am Steffi Jean's Rubio from BAFM 1A. Management problem number 13, break-even analysis. Tsunami Production has 7 product lines, which are Sue, Elvis, Brian, Sky, Canter, Des, and Lavi. In the table, you can see the data on production and sales of these 7 product lines. We have the selling price per unit, variable cost per unit, estimated demand or the budgeted sales in unit, and total fixed costs. Below, you can see the problem or the requirements we need to do in this task. Number 1, compute for the composite break-even point in units and in pesos. Number 2, compute for the sales mix per product line. And number 3, find the combination of product that will generate the maximum profit, considering the budgeted sales and assuming that the company has an initial capital of 785,000 pesos. Apart from the stated problem, we also want to clarify problem number 3. Since we have to find the combination of product that will generate the maximum profit, we have to compute for the allocated variable cost per product line, considering the budgeted sales and assuming the initial capital of Tsunami Corporation, which is 785,000 pesos. Formulas. So as you can see, we have a lot of formulas that we use in solving this problem. So we have the composite break-even points, which we can get by dividing total fixed costs by average contribution margin ratio. Composite break-even point in units is equals to composite break-even point times sales mix ratio. Composite break-even point in pesos is equals to composite break-even point in units times selling price per units. Then we have the sales mix, which is equal to the budgeted sales per unit, which is given already. Then we have the sales mix ratio. It is equals to sales mix divided by total sales mix. Sales mix ratio can also be abbreviated into SMR. Then we have the allocated variable cost per product line, which can be get by subtracting total fixed costs from capital. Then contribution margin per unit is equals to selling price minus variable cost per unit. And contribution margin ratio is equals to contribution margin per unit times SMR or sales mix ratio. Then average contribution margin ratio can be get by adding all the CMR. Then profit is equals to total revenue minus total cost. Total cost can be get by adding total fixed cost and total variable cost.